Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy Pup. We are here for the finals of the Bronze PPL NX Stage 2. I mean, it's a finals between 2, 1, and 4 teams, so you know how it is. Even if we win this, we're not going to be able to make Stage 3, unfortunately. If I do win, I think Gunk makes it, and if not, someone else does. I don't know, but I'm trying to win. I think it'll be a great game. I mean, Gert seems like a great battler and a great guy in general. And I mean, it's going to be a tough game for sure. Looking at this matchup, I mean, let's just hop right into it. Great Tusk, not as big of a deal for us because we do have an Earthworm that can pretty much wall it, especially when I Terra. Raging Bolt is a little bit of an issue, so we have to get a little bit creative about that. A lot of my Pokemon don't love taking those electric attacks since I don't have a ground type on my team. We also have to deal with the Tornadus Therian, which I think is the scariest threat for my team. I don't have anything like faster than it or anything. Or not much faster, and it's just a scary Pokemon in general. Can do a lot of different things, and Regenerator just makes it hard to take out. They've Rotom Wash, which is also a little bit of a threat for my team. I should be able to deal with it, hopefully. Pokemon Wellspring is a huge threat, though. I mean, I just cannot switch into this guy at all. Very, very fast and very strong. Ivy Cudgels just absolutely blow through my entire team. I also have to deal with the Drifblim. Maybe not as big of a threat, but can be annoying. And if I don't prep for it, then I'm just going to straight up like lose to it anyways. As a Terra captain, it can be super duper scary. They also have Overquill, which can be Terra as well. I'm expecting if they bring it, then they're bringing more of like Spikes, T-Spikes, which my team hates because my Rapid Spinner is not coming to this game. So hopefully that doesn't happen. They also have King Gambit. We played King Gambit last week and we took advantage over it. Maybe we're going to be able to do it again, but I don't really have much of my team that actually does that this week. They also have a Terra Delphox, which can be scary, pretty fast compared to what I'm bringing on my team this week. But we'll see what they want to bring. And then Alcremie, which is another scary Pokemon that I just have to be able to, you know, deal with. It's going to be a little bit tough because I don't like, you can't Encore it, you can't taunt it, you can't do anything like that because of whatever ability it has, Aroma Veil, something like that. And with Terra, you know, it can set up acid armors and calm mines and stuff and be scary. So hopefully we're going to be able to take care of all of those Pokemon. But let's get straight into what I'm bringing for this week. We're starting off with an Iron Boulder with an Expert Belt. This Expert Belt makes sure that I pick up KOs on a lot of Pokemon on their team. We are basically max speed and max attack. So Zen Headbutt is there for Great Tusk. Basically, we do about 50% to that Pokemon if they're like, I think if that's like max HP variant. And then, you know, if we catch them on the switch in, then we're going to be able to KO. Earthquake is great for Raging Bolt. I don't think we knock it out in one shot, especially if they're like very HP invested, but we still do a ton of damage to that guy. And Torn obviously dies to Mighty Cleave. Mighty Cleave does a decent amount to Rotom Wash, but the big thing is we have a Mega Horn for Ogerpon, which we should be able to one-shot that thing if we're able to land it. You know, a lot of their other Pokemon on their team can Terra. I mean, they have King Gambit as well, which is a little bit scary because I'm not bringing close combat, but they're always going to be too afraid of close combat to bring that Pokemon in anyways, unless they're sucker punching me. So, you know, I feel like I can do a lot of work with this Boulder. Maybe, you know, break super early with it, but I also think cleaning up a late game with it is going to be the best use of my resources, but we'll see exactly what happens. I think I'm very excited to use it though. Next up, we have a Terra Ghost Earthworm, which is my way to stop Great Tusk. Absolutely stops it in its tracks. They cannot spin on me or anything if I have Terra'd, but I don't really want to Terra in this game. I want to keep that open. It makes me a little bit worse into a couple things on their team, depending on what they bring. I mean, if they bring something like the, whatchamacallit, the Tornadus, then I want to keep my steel typing so I'm resistant to like hurricanes, bleak wind storms, but also they could have heat waves. So we're going to have to scout out their sets with that. It's just like a lot of 50-50s, and keeping my Terra intact will make it so that I have more opportunities for 50s later in the game, which makes me feel a little bit better. But I'm also a Coil set with Rock Tomb, which I think is really fun. If I Rock Tomb once on Torn, basically my entire team outspeeds it afterwards. If I Rock Tomb some other Pokemon on their team like Rotom, I can outspeed it afterwards and try to body press it down, everything like that. And it can just be really clutch later in the game if I'm able to live something with this Earthworm and just get a Rock Tomb off, then I can you know, let the rest of my Pokemon on my team actually just sweep them. So I love that for me. I hope that it works out in my favor. Also have Heavy Slam, and this Pokemon is built decently specially defensive. I mean, it's kind of mixed defenses, but you get defense from Coil anyways, so I went kind of mixed here. We also have an Asuian Samurott with an Assault Vest again this week. Have been running that decent amount. This helps me with the Torn a little bit. I don't just get destroyed by like Focus Blast or anything like that. Helps me take a hit from the Raging Bolt, helps me take a hit from the Rotom, helps me take Focus Blast from Delphox as well, which is really nice and can be clutch in this game. Ceaseless is great here. They do have some hazard remover, but it's not that great. I also have knockoff just in case they do bring a lot of boots, so I can knock that stuff off. They do have a couple Pokemon that don't care, like the Rotom, like the Torn, that this Pokemon doesn't deal with as much, so I might just click knockoff versus them. There's Sacred Sword for the Kingambit, and then Flip Turn as well for a little bit of momentum. Then next up, we have a Basculin. This is not going to be one of my Terra Captains this week because we are just leading Choice Scar Final Gambit max HP, and we're just going to kill something. I mean, that's not true. Raging Bolt doesn't die. Earthworm or Overquill does not die if they're max HP. Great Tusk doesn't die if they're max HP. Torn doesn't die if they're a lot HP. Kingambit doesn't die if they're like max HP as well. But weakening any of those things would be really, really nice. And if they're not like max HP on the Torn, like I definitely could see a Torn lead. They bring it like, you know, very offensive. I knock them out in one turn, and then I mean I'm basically free because that Torn is the biggest pain in the butt for this entire game. So I'm very, very excited to see the set. I also have Flip Turn and Aqua Jet just in case I need it later in the game, and then Endeavor in case I'm just get very low. I can bring something else super duper low as well. And then we have a Thunderous Therian here with the Assault Vest again. This helps me with the Torn a lot. I can basically switch in as many times as I want to it. I can also take hits from the Raging Bolt very, very well. I mean, Draco still hurts for sure, and I can't touch it back that much, but I can knock it off. And you know, if they do make the mistake of clicking an electric type move into me, then I get all my health back anyways. And also do the same thing on Rotom, although Hydro Pump it does hurt as well. But you know, I love the Assault Vest variant on this guy. Would have maybe been a little bit nicer to go for like a sweeping variant as well. Because, you know, look at this guy after I get a Nasty Plot or an Agility up in this game, absolutely goes crazy. So, I mean, I like the set still. It helps me with the Raging Bolt for sure. So we'll see what actually happens in the battle. And then last but not least, we have a Terra Grass Sneasel. This Pokemon deals with the Rotom, and I have a Lumberry just in case I'm not able to like get a Terra Grass off and they're going to be able to Will-O-Wisp me, or if they, you know, they have other opportunities to poison me with Earthworm or paralyze me or do a ton of other stuff that can be super duper annoying. I don't want to have to deal with any of that. I think Sneasel can go absolutely crazy in this game. I shard really strong versus their team with like the Torn. That's what I'm worried about. It also can get past Thunderclap on the Raging Bolt, so 50-50s there. Triple Axle is very spammable into their team, except for if they have like a Rocky Helmet Rotom, so we're gonna have to deal with that. But that's why we have Terra Blast Grass, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Anything like that. We have a low kick for the Kingambit. Inner Focus, so we get past Intimidate on the Overquill. So this Pokemon looks great in this game. I feel like it's gonna be great. It has a great speed tier into basically everything that they have. I do have to worry in this game about the Torn. That is the biggest thing. It's outspeeding everything on my squad except for the Iron Boulder. So if Iron Boulder goes down early, then that can be a huge threat to my squad, so I'm not bringing any Choice Scarfers besides Basculin, which is definitely going to go down early to Final Gambit. Yeah, hopefully we're going to be able to take home this finals. Not like a real true finals, but you know, it would be fun to win this little bracket. You know, you would love to see that. We'll see what happens. Hope you guys have enjoyed this whole PPL NX run. It's gonna be the final game, but yeah, let's get straight into it. All right, what's going on, everyone? We are here for the finals of the bronze division of the PPL NX stage 2, facing off against Gerta Bilbo. Yeah, good luck, have fun to our opponent. They have a Terra Fairy Quillfish and a Terra Ground Delphox. What does that mean for us? I don't know, but it's a really tough matchup in general. I kind of just want to lead with a Basculin and click Final Gambit. That's what we're here for in general. They might go hard Rotom if they see that. If I get that Rotom out of the way, it's pretty nice. Basically anything is really nice to get out of the way. And I should be able to OHKO most of the stuff on their team. I do want to see Basculin versus Overquill. In case you are, you know, if you're max bulk, you will be able to get up a spike here, right? And I have no hazard removers, so I have no way to actually get rid of that, which is fine. One spike is one spike. A T-Spike though. T-Spike might spell trouble for me. Oh well, we're going for it. If they are not just completely max HP, then I will knock them out. Well, I guess, what, they have to be 132 or below for me to knock them out. We'll see if they are. I don't know if they're going to be, I mean, like max speed, they might want to have some bulk investment in like defense or special defense. Besides that, I don't know, but good luck, have fun to our opponent. Make sure you guys go check out everyone in the PPLNX, maybe in the description, probably not, as they lead with the Torn. Tornadus Therian. I mean, if we're able to get this thing out of the battle off the rip, that would be awesome. I'm just going to rip it. This is what we're here for. If they're scarfed, we'll know now. And this thing, if they are not max HP, they need 180 or below for me to be able to knock them out in one shot. We'll see what they have. They also can, you know, straight up pivot out. I would hate to see like a, you know, Bleak Wind. They're just going to hard swap. That's great. They probably are expecting this final gambit. Yeah, it's the Quillfish or the Overquill, which is totally fine. We're just going to get off this final gambit. Let's see. Are you max HP? Yes, you are. Okay. So we're going to sack our Basculin, but this thing is gone. They are Black Sludge, or they're probably leftovers. Yeah, they're leftovers. If they are max speed, I mean, what is my best Pokemon to go out to? Potentially Thundurus. It looks very, very good in this matchup. The Thundurus honestly just looks great here. I can throw off a Volt Switch for free. I always outrun this Pokemon no matter what. And yeah, I mean, they can potentially go out to Tusk, but I don't think that makes any sense. I think we just go for a nice T-Bolt here. And they are going to withdraw. If they go Tusk, that's okay. Bolts. So Raging Bolts. I mean, maybe I should have knocked them off. But I am AV'd. They're not Booster. They're not... I don't know what they are. I'm just going to knock this guy off, though. I want to make sure it's not going to be able to set up all over me, as they are Choice Scarf. And they crit me. Stop critting me. Stop critting me. These guys are ridiculous. I'm just going to Volt Switch out now. Oh, man. You hate to see it. You do. You really hate to see that. And what, like 180-ish on a crit. So what? They're timid, I think. Timid, crit, Dragon Pulse. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty low roll for a crit, but still very, very annoying. And I'm going to get a little bit of chip off here. I don't have to worry about Calm Mind anymore. It's either Dragon Pulse or Thunderbolt coming out here. I kind of want to go Samu. I can go Iron Boulder, though, for free. It's like a very aggressive play, but we knock them out with Earthquake. I don't have to worry about anything like that. So I think I'll just go out to it. I'll just be very aggressive. They're going to drop a Draco, which is fine. Draco. Yeah, that did a ton of damage. -2 Thunderclap. Does that knock me out from this range? Never. So I can Earthquake. I kind of like Zen Headbutt just a little bit better on this turn in case they go out to the Great Tusk. So I'm going to click it. We are very much on the back foot now. Oh, man. Tough scenario for sure. If they go to the Overquill, it'll be a little bit annoying, but we can still just, you know, follow up with a Revenge. As they stay in, I mean, maybe we'll get a flinch. Nope, they're just going to Dragon Pulse. We actually should live this. Yeah. And now Thunderclap potentially comes out here. I mean, I could swap. Are you going to be Thunderclap on this set? I don't know. I don't know if you're going to be Thunderclap on this set. Let me go for Mighty Cleave. As they are not. They're just going to hard swap out. What do we see? Denzel. Which is the Rotom. So we're going to get a lot of damage. Rotom, Wash. Yeah, I mean, that's a good chunk. They are lefties. that's basically what I expected. I'm just going to get a lot more chip off on this guy. They're not scarfed or anything like that. So let me just go for the Mighty Cleave here. And I'm playing it super aggressive, you know. Super duper aggressive. So we cleave. That's a ton of damage off on this guy. They're going to foul play and knock me out. I can go back out to Thunderous. I might be able to knock out the Raging Bolt, but I doubt it. I'm kind of thinking about going out to Samurott and just clicking Ceaseless. I think that's the best move for me here. I could also potentially click Knock. And it looks like it might KO from this range, depending. I mean, Ceaseless is super nice. I think I will just go for it. If they want to swap, that's okay with me. I don't mind it too much. I have to make sure I'm going to be able to beat... I think the Delphox is going to be the bigger threat in the back. This amount of chip will be really nice, meaning that my Thunderous can always come in. Maybe they predicted me to... or they're going to swap here. I was going to say, maybe they predicted me to try to double in and get some extra HP off earlier with my Thunderous switching on an electric move. All right, and they do live this, which is good and bad. They're leftovers. I mean, if this thing is max speed, it's going to be able to outrun me, right? Which is the unfortunate part. We never die to anything. Like, we never die to a single move from this guy. So I can Ceaseless again, get another spike up. Okay, well, that's great for me that they were not faster. I love to see that. So we're going to get 2 spikes up for free. If they go out to Great Tusk, they can get it away. They can rapid spin it away. But would they choose to close combat into me? I might just stay in and flip turn against them on the off chance of them close combating. Because if I went to Orthworm, then yeah. I assume they're just going to spin here, right? We're just going to flip and take our damage. If they CC, that's fine by me. I think they really want to spin this away, so they can keep everything alive in the back. We're playing this super loosey-goosey. I knew this was how it was going to go. They're slower than me. And we get a huge crit. Thank you. We will definitely take that. We will definitely take that. And a close combat into my Orthworm at this range will do a lot of damage. It will, but I still want to go out to it. I could also go Thunderous, expecting like a CC. Thunderous is still really, really strong, though. Thunderous is still very strong. So I think we go Orth. We go Orth. They're not going to headlong or do that. They probably... Okay, they're just going to spin, which is fine. I can get my hazards up again. And some part of me wants to Rock Tomb here. Like, catch the other guy coming out. What's his name? The Tornadus. I mean, also, I don't see an issue with body pressing. I also really like the swap out to Thunderous here. They know I'm Terra Ghost. I feel like they're always going to swap. I'm going to make an aggressive double. They're going to swap. Okay. Perfect. So we're going to get our Thunderous. We're going to keep our Terra around. They go, this is the Rotom Wash, right? Yeah, awesome. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to happen on that play. And we easily knock this guy out with a T-Bolt. Even a Volt Switch might. Maybe not after lefts. So, I mean, I just T-Bolt this turn for free. For free. We know their Tusk isn't Choice Scarfed, so I can always Grass Knot them. They might be the Berry, but at 50%, I think they just die anyways. Tusk, I mean, they're probably like max HP if they are... What berry is it? Rindo. Rindo Berry. Yeah, we still knock them out. With a max HP, they would have to have significant special defense investment at this point not to die. So we just freely get to spam T-Bolt here. very interesting. I mean, they do have a Terra Ground Delphox, which is something I really have to worry about. But if they go hard out to it now, that's fine. I might be able to live any one hit. That crit really set me back in that scenario. Delphox, let's see. Delphox, we might. They're gonna go out to the Bolt, which is just fine for me. I don't really care. Yeah, I think the Bolt actually just dies to another T-Bolt. At 144, it's a 50-50 to live a Fire Blast from Delphox, actually. Raging Bolt. I think we always knock this guy out with T-Bolt. So I'm just going to go for it again here. I could Grass Knot. I know it would do more, but I don't want to reveal it. Yeah. Okay. And if they go out to the Delphox, I think we knock off. Obviously, we would give up like a really, really nice Pokemon with Thundurus here. But I don't want to let them like plot up and, you know, do everything like that. I mean, I could just Grass Knot here, right? If they're Terra Ground. Grass Knot does about 50%. Potentially bringing it into range of Sneasel Shard. But Knockoff also does a decent chunk. Knockoff definitely does a decent chunk. If they Terra Ground, then Ice Shard does about 50. It's like a prediction game here, isn't it? I think it's a lot safer to knock. I'm going to go for knock here. I think we're going to see the Terra on this turn, but they might want to save their resistance to Ice Shard. If they think that I'm Aqua Jet on the Samurott, then they might not care. As they withdraw. Wow. I mean, I'm just knocking. Oh, this is great. This is awesome. The Torn. Tornadus Therian, they're going to take a decent chip. Yeah, and they can't knock me out here. I basically get a KO now. With Thundurus. Thundurus is going crazy. They're going to U-turn. I mean, maybe they go out to the Great Tusk on this T-Bolt. Thinking that I can't hit them. I do have the Grass Knot. I mean, maybe on that, they're going to swap back out to the Delphox. Or make the swap out to the Thundurus. I could T-Bolt here. I could be very aggressive. I'm not going to. But I feel like it would be a really good play. If I just click T-Bolt again this turn. Okay, but we do get the Grass Knot off. So awesome. Tusk goes down. So I don't have to waste my Terra on Earthworm anymore. Do not have to worry about that. And now Thundurus is in range of Delphox. If Delphox Terra Grounds, I really want to call it on this turn. Psyshock knocks me out. If they're Flamethrower, I actually have a chance to live. I'm just going to knock off. They're going to Fire Blast. They do connect, and that's going to take me out for sure. Are they like a Life Orb? I would love to see if you're Lorb. You're not. Well, Samurott is at max HP. And Focus Blast never knocks me out. So I can just go out to Samurott and click Flip Turn, I think. I could Ceaseless if I wanted to. I don't think that makes that much sense at all. So we're just going to flip out. I will just click Flip here. I always live a Focus Blast. And if they Terra Ground here, which I don't think makes that much sense, then I easily Trevenge with Sneasel. They do withdraw, so I'm pretty sure that they're Scarfed. I'm pretty sure they are Scarfed at this point. Which is fine. I get a nice big crit on the Tornadus. Do I go Sneasel? Tornadus T Heatwave versus my Sneasel never knocks me out. Right? It never knocks me out. If they're max Spatak, which I doubt they are, It's a very small chance to. I also could potentially be like Banded Ice Shard at this point. I think I just triple Axle here. I pick up a ton of damage on anything on their team. I probably should sack the Rotom. Is there Brick Break? I should have Terra'd. Oh, if I Terra'd there, I think I just won. I think I'm going to lose now. I definitely think I'm about to lose now. I mean, I can go Orth, right? I can go Orthworm, burn my Terra. And I can click Coil. I guess this thing is physical then? Yeah, maybe I do just Coil. I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna Terra Ghost and just Coil because I feel like it. We'll see if this thing... Oh, that's crazy. If I just Terra there, I think I would have won the game. I think so. They're gonna end up U-turning out. They do 0. I mean, they do 14, which means that they're jolly. I should have calced this earlier. Oh, I should have calced this earlier. They're gonna go out to Denzel. That's fine. Rotom Wash. I mean, technically they could Pain Split if they wanted. It's not really gonna help them, I don't think. I think I'm gonna lose this one. I can get up to like +6 though, if I really wanted to. Body Press, I don't think knocks them out at this range, which is a little bit unfortunate. At -1 speed, I do outrun them, so I could Rock Tomb into Body Press. I doubt that would knock them out as well. After leftovers from... Let me calc this. They're like 47%. If I Rock Tomb into Body Press, I mean, it's a roll, but after lefties, I doubt it. I think we just have to double press because they do Pain Split this turn, which is okay. I could have just coiled for free then. That's a lot of damage too. That is a lot. Doesn't feel like they're Wisp based on that, which seems a little odd. Hydro never knocks me out. What, do I Rock Tomb this turn? I don't... Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know. Let me Rock Tomb. They are going to pump. They hit the pump. I might be able to live another one. I don't know. We're going to lower their speed. I am faster now. Oh, this is very, very interesting. What percent are you at, man? They look like they're just outside of range, or they're just at the top end of range if they're max Fizz Def. I'm a Body Press here, though. I'm gonna try it. Okay, we do take out the Rotom. Can Samu do it? I don't know. It really depends on if I don't think I can, right? They probably go Delphox and Flame. Does Delphox Flamethrower take me out? Or their Fire Blast? Fire Blast definitely takes me out. I feel like I might be able to beat the Torn with my Orthworm. They do go out to Delph. I think I have to pull a hard swap out to my Samurott on this turn. I think they're going to be Choice Scarfed. I think they're going to be Choice Scarfed. So I'm going to go Samu. Eat this Fire Blast. Psychic, that's way better. That is way, way better. And I flip turn, I think. I think I flip. I mean, I could Ceaseless get extra damage on this Delphox, right? And it does extra to Torn, right? This thing is like max attack jolly. I think I ceaseless. We see them Terra. Are they not choiced? They must not be choiced. I mean, maybe they missed like a focus blast here, right? I was hoping that they were choiced, as they are just gonna Terra Blast. Terra Blast, I don't know how good of a choice that is. It's not gonna 2-hit KO me. I ceaseless, that's 50% on this Delphox. That's a lot of damage. I think I flip on this turn. I think I flip. I think they are going to go Torn. And I think I flip on the Torn. They Terra Blast. Come on. If I went hard out to my other guy. I mean, we live. We're going to flip, get this thing knocked out. And we're going to get an extra round of lefties. Can Torn beat me? Can Torn beat my worm? Are they special? Are they physical? I feel like they're max attack. I think they're jolly, right? I just click Rock Tomb versus them. Try to bring them closer to speed. Oh, I don't know. A knockoff versus me does not knock me out. Knockoff does not knock me out. I just Rock Tomb here. What are you? You're Hurricane. You hit and you kill. No. Oh. If I just went hard out into this on the Delphox move, I think I would have won. Aw, man. That's so sad. Man, maybe they just got like a max roll with U-turn earlier. I don't know. I'll just go for knockoff here. It's gonna be G's. Great game to Gert. Came down to the wire there. Honestly, I mean, if they missed, I think I just would have won the game. I definitely would have just won the game if they missed their Hurricane. Even if they missed a Fire Blast earlier, it probably would have been fine. But yeah, GG's. Great way to end it. Hope you guys enjoyed the PPL NX. We're not moving on to stage 3, but we tried. That's going to be about it. See you in the next one. Peace.